You're being manipulated right now, and you probably don't even know it. Every single day, people around you are using psychological tactics to influence your decisions, your emotions, and your behavior. Your coworkers, your friends, your family members, even strangers you've never met. Some do it consciously, others have learned these techniques so well they use them without thinking. But here's what makes this dangerous. The most effective manipulation feels completely natural. It doesn't feel like manipulation at all. These tactics work because they exploit fundamental aspects of human psychology, weaknesses that evolution built into our brains. I'm going to show you 7 manipulation tactics that people use on you every single day. And once you see them, you'll never unsee them. Tactic number 1, love bombing. Love bombing is when someone overwhelms you with affection, attention, and praise. It feels incredible at first. They text you constantly, they shower you with compliments, they make you feel like the most special person in the world. You've never felt so seen, so appreciated, so understood. But here's what love bombing actually is. It's a strategy to create emotional dependency. The manipulator is investing heavily up front. They're creating a debt in your mind, an expectation that you'll reciprocate. And once they have you hooked, the attention disappears. Suddenly you're chasing the high of those early days. You start working harder to please them, to get back to that feeling. You've become dependent on their validation. How to spot it? If someone seems too good to be true in the beginning, if the intensity feels overwhelming, if they're moving faster than any normal relationship would, be cautious. Real connection takes time to build. Love bombing happens in days or weeks. Genuine love develops over months. Tactic number 2, gaslighting. Gaslighting is when someone makes you question your own reality, your own memories, your own sanity. It often starts with small denials. I never said that. That's not what happened. You're remembering it wrong. Over time, these small denials accumulate. You start doubting yourself. Maybe you did remember it wrong. Your confidence erodes. Your sense of reality becomes unstable. And the manipulator? They become your only source of truth. This is psychological control at its most insidious. They're not just lying to you. They're making you distrust yourself. How to protect yourself? Keep records, write things down, trust your gut when something feels off, even if they insist you're wrong. Tactic number 3, the silent treatment. The silent treatment is weaponized silence. It's punishment disguised as distance. When someone gives you the silent treatment, they're not just taking space. They're controlling you through your fear of abandonment. You don't know what you did wrong. You can't fix it if they won't tell you. You start apologizing for things you may not have even done. The silent treatment works because humans are social creatures. We're wired to fear rejection. Being ignored triggers the same brain regions as physical pain. The manipulator knows this. They know that silence will make you desperate, that you'll do anything to restore connection. The antidote. Recognize that healthy conflict involves communication. If someone refuses to talk to you as punishment, that's a red flag, not a relationship strategy. Tactic number 4, guilt tripping. Guilt tripping is when someone makes you feel responsible for their negative emotions. After everything I've done for you, I guess I'll just be alone then. If you really loved me, you would. These phrases are designed to trigger your guilt response, to make you feel like a bad person if you don't comply with their wishes. Guilt trippers exploit your empathy. They know you care about their feelings, so they weaponize their suffering to control your behavior. The tricky part? Sometimes guilt trips look like vulnerability, like someone sharing their pain. But there's a difference. Healthy emotional sharing doesn't come with strings attached. Guilt tripping always has an implied demand: change your behavior or feel terrible. How to resist? Separate their emotions from your actions. You can acknowledge someone's feelings without accepting responsibility for them. Tactic number 5, playing the victim. Some people are never responsible for anything. Every problem is someone else's fault. They're always the one being wronged. Playing the victim is a powerful manipulation tactic because it reverses accountability. Suddenly, you're the aggressor, even when they hurt you. You try to address their behavior and somehow you end up apologizing. You came in with a complaint and left feeling guilty. Chronic victims use tears, dramatic reactions, and exaggerated distress to shut down any challenge to their behavior. It's the ultimate defense mechanism. If they're always the victim, they never have to change. They never have to take accountability. How to spot it? Look for patterns. Does this person ever acknowledge their own mistakes? Or is there always someone else to blame? Tactic number 6, moving the goalposts. You finally do what they asked. You meet their expectations. And then the expectations change. Moving the goalposts is a manipulation tactic that keeps you perpetually trying to earn approval you'll never receive. Your boss wants you to increase sales by 10%. You do it. Now they want 15%. You hit that. Now it's 20, and better margins and faster turnaround. Your partner wants you to spend more time together. You do. Now they want you to be more romantic. You try. Now you're not spontaneous enough. It never ends. This tactic works because it exploits your desire for achievement and approval. You keep running, thinking the finish line is just ahead. How to break free? Set your own standards. Document agreements. When the goalposts move, name it. We agreed to X, and I delivered X. Tactic number 7, triangulation. Triangulation is when a manipulator brings a third person into the dynamic to control you. My ex used to do this for me. Your sister would understand. Everyone at work agrees with me. By introducing competition or comparison, the manipulator creates insecurity. You feel like you need to try harder, be better, prove yourself. Triangulation also works to isolate you. The manipulator tells you one thing, tells someone else another thing, and creates conflict between you. While you're busy fighting with each other, you're not noticing who created the conflict in the first place. How to defeat it? Refuse to engage in comparisons. Communicate directly with the third party when possible. Don't let someone else control the narrative. Now you've seen the 7 tactics, but knowing them is only half the battle. The real question is, how do you protect yourself? First, establish clear boundaries. Know what you will and won't accept. Manipulators test boundaries constantly. If yours are unclear, they'll find the gaps. Second, trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, it probably is. Manipulators are skilled at making you doubt your own feelings. Don't let them. Third, maintain outside perspectives. Manipulators often try to isolate their targets. Keep trusted friends and family close. They can see what you might miss. Fourth, be willing to walk away. The ultimate power in any relationship is the ability to leave. If someone repeatedly manipulates you, leaving might be the only solution. Fifth, build self-awareness. Understand your own vulnerabilities. What makes you susceptible to manipulation? Addressing your weak points makes you harder to exploit. Here's the truth. Manipulation works best in the dark, when you don't know it's happening, when you can't name what's being done to you. But now you have names for these tactics. You have frameworks to understand them. You have tools to recognize them. The next time someone tries to love bomb you, you'll know. The next time someone gaslights you, you'll see it. The next time someone guilt trips you, you'll name it. This is what Mind Trap is about, exposing the psychological tactics that people use to control you and giving you the knowledge to break free. In our next episode, we're going deeper into the mind of someone who uses these tactics professionally, the narcissist. We're going to decode their entire playbook. Until then, stay aware, stay protected, and remember, the most powerful manipulation is the one you never see coming.